Hello, my name is Catherine Lewis, and this is my reflective video for Personal Specialism, Textiles 3. During Personal Specialism, I've been on a steep learning curve, and sometimes I've felt overwhelmed and not sure what I wanted to achieve. In front of you is my final piece, which is the menopause coverlet. And my journey getting to this stage was quite fraught at times. I felt in a mind fog in assignment 2, where I was producing work that the materials were running away with themselves. I was doing a lot of work regarding weaving and crocheting that actually didn't reflect the way I wanted to feel and bring emotion through my work. When I reflect back, I was working in quite a closed bubble, and it was really when I'd entered a competition in textiles research 2 about emotion, and it led me to really think about how I wanted to create emotion in my work. This is a sketchbook from my assignment 3, which I used as a diary format, and just to think and put down any ideas and any feelings that I had and try and replicate how those felt through textiles. And this particularly subject brought me onto the subject matter of the menopause. And this was something that I really liked to do. This is particularly night sweats. And so this was a piece of hand felt and embroidery, which actually leads itself onto the other sampling work that I then did in subsequent modules on the course. From my sketchbook, I then developed my pieces and really stitched. These are almost like drawing, but by a stitching. And these were samples that I really, really loved to do. And it shows the fragility of the image and the feelings that I was wanting to project. The more I looked into my personal feelings and the more work and sample work I did, the stronger my reactions to the pieces became, and the freer that I got with working through my sketchbooks and the sampling work that I was doing. This has got a lot of free line work, which I then took on to the work that I finally did in the coverlet. And I liked the way that some of it is left completely blank and some of it picks out the highlights of the hot flushes. The expression of hot flushes and night sweats through self-portraiture was a useful tool and allowed me to open up to myself about how I was feeling. I studied how I thought I looked to other people as well, and the mixture of emotions that were mulling through my mind. By my subject matter being first-hand experience, it gave me more confidence as a textile artist. And once my work became more personal, I did feel it became stronger and more focused. The idea of the chaos of the menopause was interesting to me, so I looked at how I could reflect this in my work. This particular piece of imagery and work is actually back to front. I sewed it the other way and then turned it round, so there's the chaos of the loose threads showing. Making the coverlet as my final piece fitted in perfectly with my subject matter, the domestic aspect of everyday life and the symptoms women were regularly feeling are bound up in its materials. Coverlets have been used for centuries to convey messages and narratives, and it was a really good inspirational idea that my tutor Rebecca gave to me about potentially looking at the coverlet. This piece of work, I've never done anything like this on this scale, and so it was a real challenge to me, but it was something that I'm very proud that I've managed to finish. It did take an awful lot of work, and I kept going even through times when I felt it actually wasn't working. When it all pulled together, it really does finish off quite well. The central piece is of a female looking towards the future, and it shows the strength that women have when they do come out of the menopause and when they stop feeling the symptoms as strongly as they did when they're going through this. So I'm really pleased about how I've challenged myself and sustained my practice and created a voice for myself through my art in the personal specialism module. And it's been a real learning curve, as I've said. And I can only now look to the future with much more confidence and much more passion. Thank you.